Hey there guys, welcome to Castle of Legends. Got a weird video for you guys here, and you're probably going to think I'm just a little crazy, but anyways, just share this with you guys. Just looking at electronics for unusual weapons, and this is something that I pulled out of a printer a while back. I have an unusual hobby of taking apart printers once in a while, but that was like a worm gear that could be used for like an arc gun or something like that. But I was looking at this CD-Rom here and looking at harvesting some parts for my Menasor project that I'm working on, as you can see. And sometimes these CD-Rom drives have some interesting parts inside, such as the gears they can use as like blades, like saw blades, and just some pulleys and just some unusual parts. So I had a computer that I basically took apart and recycled. Pretty much I'm recycling this as well, so I had no need for an extra CD-ROM. I actually had a lot of these, and I got a few more around in storage, so I'll probably take them apart if I find some good stuff. They're not all the same, obviously, inside, so you're gonna find maybe some odd different parts inside. So anyway, just taking everything apart. Don't want to like show you the entire breakdown of everything, but you just take off the backlit. I don't know if you noticed, but I missed one of the screws. But anyways, I got the back cover off, and this is kind of what you'll see inside. You'll see like a loading tray, like the motor and everything, and just all the parts. So all I really do is anytime I see a screw, just take it out, basically. So just I got some parts removed, as you can see. Found these like really hard springs. They're not flexible at all, so I was thinking about using coilovers and like some kind of a project car at some point with those. So I thought that was kind of neat, and see what else we can find in here. Some of these have worm drives as well, just really depending on the quality. So as you just kind of break it down, to see if there's anything that's possibly useful for some kind of a model. But what we're really after here is just some of the unique small parts that can come out of this thing. I used to just save the motors, but you'll see there's a metal shaft there that the laser rides on. That could be good for, say, like a war rig, or something like, or even building a chassis. Sometimes there's two of them. I don't know, for some reason in this one there's only one of those. So you can see there's like these little rubber grommets, and some pulleys, and just some, there's not a lot in here, but I thought I'll just take it apart and just have some fun, see what plastic bits I can find for some projects. So I'm just going to take off these pulleys. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. Basically, if you got some gears here that could be used as like cutoff tools, some more springs, like the hard ones that I found, and then like one of the soft ones as well. So I think those are pretty neat. Really just taking this apart only took about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes. Lots of screws. I saved those separately for, if I ever need a screw. And then I took some capacitors off some of the circuit boards. I thought, that might be kind of neat for adding detail to my Menasor project that I'm working on. I'm thinking about building some like what do you call it, pistons, and then like hydraulic pistons, and then I've got some other ideas. So anyway, so just some additional parts. Here's like some odd plastic piece that could be good for something. I like these things. They were pretty neat. The outsides look like a hubcap, like a hub for a wheel, so for like a big tire, like from a war rig or something. So if I ever come across like some kind of tire I didn't really like, I could just cut that off, because it's rubber. I can glue it in place. So I'll set those aside. And then there's this weird thing that you know, I thought, okay, it could be like, I don't know, some kind of cut-off machine or something like that. You know, you can, you put a car in there and just pretend it's getting sawed in half. I don't know. Just kind of interesting. And then this thing was like, it would be like a gate or part of a gate. And then I was trying to figure out using the door for the DVD drive itself, with some of the texture, like it's for armor for my my Minnesota project. So I was thinking about boxing in the arms versus the more Cybertronian looking that currently comes on one of the models I'm using for it. So I'm going to make it look a little bit more boxy. And then, yeah, this is one of the main drives. I think this is actually the motor that retracts the CD-ROM. I can't remember now. But I thought it'd be neat as a thumper maybe. So I cut off the shaft there, like I don't know, I guess it's like the worm drive gear. Glued on top, it can be kind of interesting on top of a car. I don't know, we'll have to see. But anyways, thanks for stopping by.